All right, man. The NBA season is officially over. The NBA Finals is officially over. And I just want to do my due diligence like I do every single year at the end of every year and talk about this Finals. No script, no heavy stats. I just want to give my thoughts. First of all, I want to say shout out to the Miami Heat. And even though they took me through a lot trying to get through these NBA Finals, I really didn't enjoy these finals like I wanted to. The Miami Heat, they're so inconsistent. They're so up and down. They're hard to read. It was just a lot trying to watch these finals and process it, but I had to shout them out because I specifically gave them no chance. In my video concluding the regular season titled Everything the 2023 NBA Season Proved, I literally said, I don't understand why everybody makes it seem like this team is dangerous. They're small, they can't score, they're slow, they get killed on the glass. Their tallest player is like 6'9", 6'10", Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love. I don't understand the hype. And they made it to the NBA Finals. They embarrassed the first seeded Bucks and took them out in 5 games in round 1, just like they did 2 years ago in round 2. And yeah, you can say Giannis got hurt in game 1 and essentially missed 3 games, but in that exact same game Giannis got hurt, Tyler Hero got hurt, and he never came back. So I don't really give that too much credibility. Then in the conference finals, they took out the 2nd seed in Boston, the team that had the 2nd best record all year, and they won 3 games in Boston. So the 2 teams that had the best records all year, they beat them both as the 8th seed. I couldn't have foreseen any of that, so I give them a lot of credit for that. It's kind of crazy because I made a video 2-3 weeks ago talking about Miami's run and how different it was from the 99 Knicks, and ultimately it ended very similarly. A 8th seeded Cinderella Eastern Conference team making the finals, running into a team possibly beginning their dynasty. San Antonio ultimately became a dynasty. Denver feels like they can be a dynasty with the foundation they have. And Denver kind of feels like the modern day San Antonio, where they play the game the right way. They're kind of marked as boring to the casual fan. They have an all-time big as their foundational piece, and they won their first championship against the 8th seeded Eastern Conference team in 5 games. It's very comparable. I'm so happy the Denver Nuggets won this NBA championship because truthfully, it just feels right. For those that don't know, I don't have a team, so I don't have a dog in a fight. And last year when the Warriors won, I felt the exact same way. Klay Thompson came back after everything he went through and helped contribute to them winning their 4th championship. As soon as the band got back together, they won. Steph got the stupid monkey off his back that he can't win the finals MVP, and it just felt right. The Denver Nuggets, they've been the best, most consistent team all year. Nikola Jokic, he's really been the best, most consistently reliable player for the last 3 years. The Nuggets just had one of the most dominant playoff runs ever. They went 16-4, only lost 1 home playoff game, and it doesn't really feel like it got true media coverage or true media traction. Why? Because it's the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic just had one of the most dominant playoff runs you're literally ever going to see. I don't even know if that could be duplicated by anybody other than Nikola Jokic himself. I told y'all in the last video, there's only been 5 playoff 30-20 games. He has 2 of them in this playoff run and 3 of them total, more than half. He's the first player to ever lead the entire playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists. He broke the triple-double record in a single playoff run. He's the first player to be top 5 in 30-10 games with rebounds and 30-10 games with assists. And to top it all off, it feels like he just broke Kawhi's record for the amount of fucks that he truthfully didn't give about any of the stuff that I just named. Also, why I love and appreciate this championship so much for Denver is it feels like they did this the right way. Mike Malone is in his 8th season as the Denver Nuggets head coach. He's the 2nd coach to win his first championship in his 8th season or later. The Nuggets feel like a true testament of trusting the process, not Philly. They didn't impulsively fire Mike Malone because he couldn't win with Nikola Jokic early in his domination. They drafted MPJ even with his back concerns at Missouri. They maxed him out even with his back concerns. They allowed Jamal Murray to comfortably and peacefully recover, missing all of last year with that completely torn ACL. And he came back this year and showed you how appreciative he was for all of that. Even the little big moves they made through the years, even when they weren't winning, they came back and they paid heavy dividends during this championship run. The trade for Aaron Gordon in 2021, that was huge for this team. He's a true versatile wing with size that just fits with their team. He was the perfect body to throw at players like LeBron, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, especially Jimmy Butler in these finals. And he gave them real athleticism offensively, which to me they lacked before he got there. Getting Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he was big for them all year as a true 3-and-D. KCP came in and gave them that true vet experience as an NBA champion, 1, For a team that kind of has the reputation of being soft and not that great defensively and kind of finesse, he immediately came in and became their best wing defender. And we know how well he can stretch the floor for Nikola Jokic's offense in the pick and roll as a true reliable 3-and-D. Literally the perfect fit. Bruce Brown, he was a completely different player with Denver as opposed to when he was with the your turn, my turn, chaotic Kyrie and Kevin Durant offense. And he was huge for Denver in these playoffs. I believe he was in D'Lo's head. Like in that Western Conference Finals when D'Lo struggled so much, I think a lot of that had to do with Bruce Brown. And in the first 3 games, he averaged like 14 on 50-40 splits. In game 4 against Miami, really the game that put the nail in the coffin with this series, he was huge for him. He had 21 points and 11 points in the 4th quarter and led everybody in the 4th. That little big piece turned out to be significant in this championship run. Jeff Green, I'm happy he finally won his first NBA championship, and he was big. Y'all remember when the Lakers and Darvin Ham thought they found the formula to guarding the Nuggets offense by fronting Nikola Jokic with Rui Hachimura at the top of the key and basically letting AD roam the paint? Well, I thought it was big when Mike Malone swapped out Aaron Gordon for Jeff Green, who can stretch the floor a little bit better, and that turned out to be pretty big in that series. Christian Brown, the rookie, I believe he just became the first player since Magic Johnson to win consecutive titles in the NCAA tournament and the NBA Finals. He came in and he was big for him, especially in the finals in game 3 in the second half. Like, he gave them fresh legs and energy and the backdoor cuts. Like, everything just fit so perfectly with his team. And again, it just felt right. I love where the NBA is headed. And to me, these playoffs and even last playoffs, it's proven that these top heavy teams with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and James Harden and Phoenix this year with Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, that era is seeming like it's aging out. You need camaraderie, you need chemistry, you need games together, you need role players. All that big 3, throw some stuff together and hope it works. It don't really work. Like, I'm gonna get into all this stuff with the free agency talk, but Kyrie Irving, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant in Phoenix, and now James Harden, all these rumors, that stuff don't work no more, especially with the new CBA. Even though Miami didn't win, they got there because they had camaraderie and they had role players that fit, and it was a different guy every night. I know Jimmy Butler kind of got annoying with that, but he didn't want to be the sole star because it was literally a collective effort. Golden State last year, obviously Stephen Curry was the big gun, but they had all the little big pieces that fit to make it work. Even the Bucks in 2021. I know Giannis had the game-sealing 50-point performance in Game 6, but think how big that still was for Jrue Holiday in Game 5, I believe. PJ Tucker being the leader vocally and defensively as a versatile defender. Chris Middleton had some game-sealing big-time performances in the 4th quarter. Bro, you need all of that stuff. The Denver Nuggets this year, they were just the perfect collection of talent, chemistry, and experience put together in one, and that's ultimately why they're this year's NBA champions. Again, congrats to the Denver Nuggets. If you guys like this video, turn on post notifications because I will be covering free agency. I will get back to the Never Forget series. I can't wait to tap back into that stuff. And I will have content for you guys in the summer, so I will be able to push you guys through. Follow my social media sites, turn on post notifications, do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, as always, stay tuned.